Hello, future experts. Yes, I am coming to you from my car. I have a good reason. I am sitting right outside the office of one of my clients, and it's actually the only local client that I have. She is a doctor who owns not only a medical practice, she also owns a medical spa. She owns a skincare line. She is amazing. I have no idea where she finds time. She has children, she's married, she runs. How many of us neglect exercising because we think we don't have time? Okay, but I digress. What I really wanted to talk to you about today was sort of the making of an expert. That is what this client hired me for, was to help her become a more widely known expert. She does incredibly well here in our market. We are in Jacksonville, Florida. She's on television here. She has a radio show here. She really has nailed her local market, and that's awesome for her medical practice here in Jacksonville and for her medical spa here. However, where she needs help is she really wants to take this national, even international, because she's got a skincare line that she really wants to be able to sell to a much wider audience than she can find just right here in Jacksonville. So I get this question a lot. How do you become an expert? How do you become the person who's known in your field for what you do? And the answer is that there's no one size fits all answer. You've really got to tap into where your ideal client is and your own strengths. So it can be a combination of blogging, social media, media appearances on television and radio, podcasting. There are so many different ways to become visible and to become recognized as an expert. I have at times used all of those. I always go back to blogging because I love to write, and my doctor client is the same way. She really enjoys writing, so not only is she blogging on her own site, but now she's guest blogging. She's going to start writing for magazines, okay, but she also loves being on the radio. So down the road, maybe a podcast is going to make sense for her. We're working on a new radio show that would actually be syndicated nationally and not just here locally. So you really have to not only play to your own strengths, but figure out where your ideal client is hanging out. How can you best reach those ideal clients? And that's where you need to be. So it is a combination of what you're good at and where your ideal client is hanging out. If you have any questions about that whatsoever, please feel free to leave me a comment and I will chime in and give you my advice. Thanks for tuning in. Have a wonderful day.